Right now, regional changes are on the horizon in McKinney, with work on a new passenger terminal reaching a big milestone today.
And this could be a big deal for any traveler who finds it difficult to drive to DFW or Love Field.
Our transportation reporter Janelle Fort live for us at McKinney's Airport this morning. And Janelle, what can you see so far?
Well, look, Dia and Matt, unfortunately, can't show you too much this morning. I'm standing in front of the old terminal, so this is the one that is still going to serve private and corporate jets. But the new terminal that is currently under construction, still off limits for now, which is why it's such a big deal that later on this morning, we are going to get a hard hat tour, give it a first glimpse of all that's going on. So again, very active construction site there. This is going to be the first time we're able to give you a real glimpse of the scale of what they're building here. Things like where you check in, where security will go, and how those future gates are going to be laid out. This is McKinney betting big on how fast this part of Collin County is growing, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Voters actually rejected earlier plans for a bigger expansion, and some neighbors are raising red flags about noise and more planes overhead. So what is moving forward now is a scaled down version. We're talking about 4 to 6 gates in that new terminal. McKinney says that this is going to be a reliever airport, so it's not going to be anything compared to Love Field or DFW Airport. The construction timeline here is moving fast, so the first commercial flights are expected to fly out this fall. And our Jobin Poniker spoke with the CEO of one of the airlines that is coming in.
McKinney's newest partner will need an introduction.
It is Avelo like yellow or jello or hello. Hello.
And who better to give it than founder and CEO Andrew Levy? Avelo Airlines will put a main base at TKI, joining a steadily growing network of flights.
I expect we'll go west out of McKinney. We will also go east.
Avelo's niche is secondary airports in large metropolitan areas. Airline market researcher Henry Hartevelt.
It's a no-frills carrier, and you pay for the extras.
It has a preferential lease on 3 of the 4 new gates.
Our schedule will take priority. Now we have to use them.
The airport may control the gates, but Avelo will get basically first dibs at using the gates.
Avelo flies 737-800s, which all the big carriers use. 3 or 4 planes will be based in McKinney. So will its crew.
The airplanes all come home every night. The pilots, the flight attendants come home every night. The technicians are there to maintain the aircraft.
Avelo is adding 30 jobs for every plane, all told about 100 new employees.
The more demand there is and the better we can drive economics, the more growth there will be.
The routes haven't been decided yet. Here are the numbers. Avelo's average fare is $110. Every flight is nonstop. There are assigned seats, and it's about $40 for a checked bag. Avelo is also filling out its fleet with the new Embraer E2-195.
The E2 is going to be the quietest airplane out there, the quietest narrow body.
That may or may not be welcome words to the communities immediately surrounding the airport that have complained about noise pollution.
Avelo doesn't want to be a bad neighbor. I think they're going to be very, very pragmatic when it comes to adding flights.
The early expectation is 4 to 6 flights a week.
The amount of activity is going to be, I think, immaterial compared to what exists today.
TKI is the private and corporate airport that will soon turn commercial. And that runway isn't too far off in the distance. In McKinney, I'm Jobin Poniker.